On TikTok, I have 46,000 followers, and over the last year, I got 16 million views. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about how I did this. And it's not even gonna be what you freaking expect. Like, this is gonna be more spiritual, more energetic, more of like alignment, more of manifestation. I have been on social media for 5 years, over 5 years, probably at this point. For 5 years, I've had a dance account, I've done podcasts, I've interviewed 56 people. Like, I've created so much freaking content. And in November of last year, I made a decision. I was like, social media needs to work now, or I need to figure something else out because I can't keep doing this. And so in November, energetically, I was like, you know what? It is going to work. This is going to work. And I'm going to do the least I've ever freaking done because I did interviews, I did podcasts, and I spent hours and hours and hours editing and recording and trying to figure out, like, how do I do the lighting and how do I do this and how do I do that. And so I made a decision in November that I'm gonna blow up on social media, and it's gonna be the easiest. It's gonna be easy. I don't need equipment, I don't need a microphone, I don't need like all the no. And so in November, when I made that decision, I started just talking myself into it. I started just talking about everything that I wanted. I started manifesting. I started rampaging. I started saying, you know what? It is going to work. It is going to work. It is working. It is working. It is working. It is working. People love me. People love me. No, but like actually people really do love me. And I would thought to myself, in real life, people freaking love me. They love me. So if I could just show myself online the way that I show myself in real life, like of course millions of people are just gonna freaking love me. They're just gonna love me. And so I started saying this, I started believing this, I started knowing this, I started to know that it was going to work. And there is kind of this period of time, it was like 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks of me rampaging, 3 weeks of me like after I made that decision. And I literally was making videos. I would make a video, I'd be like, this video is so good, this is the one. But those videos would still get like 200 views. And so I just kept making the videos. I kept believing. I kept thinking to myself, no, like this is a really good video. Like this is the best video, even though it would still get 200 views. Eventually, after 3 weeks, I hit this point of like one night, I just knew. I was like, oh my God, I have a feeling that a video is going to go viral tomorrow. A video is going to go viral tomorrow. And I was walking in the streets of San Diego and I saw this building and it was 369. The address was 369. And I made this really short TikTok video of like 369 method, like it's calling to you or something like that. I don't know. I didn't think much about it. I literally didn't think anything about it. I didn't think that video would go viral, but that video went viral. And so then I just continued the journey and I was like, okay, cool. But on the journey, it's like, oh, that video went viral, but I can't recreate that video. Like, how am I going to get another video to go viral? And then it becomes, you know what? If I could do it once, I could do it again. If I could do it once, I can do it again. I can do it again. And so then I did it again. And I did it in a different way. And then it became this next part of like, okay, like I can make these types of videos and I know these types of videos are going to go viral, but I don't want to get boxed into only making these kinds of videos. Like I want to create all kinds of videos. And so that was kind of like another thing I was pushed up against. And then I started making all kinds of videos and 16 million views later. The reason that I'm making this video for you is if you've been on your social media journey, you could literally shorten the journey to where you want to be by so much. First, get clear. What do you want? What do you freaking want? For me, I needed to get behind, like, I can make a viral video. I can make multiple viral videos. I can have consistent viral videos. I needed that. And I just had to believe in it and I just had to speak about it and I had to keep telling myself. And so I'm just going to do this a little bit for you because I think if you're watching this video, you clearly want to be successful on social media and you have to make a decision that you will. You have to make a decision that it has to work, so that it's literally your destiny. It's literally why you're here on earth. It's literally a calling to you and it's made for you and it's meant for you. And so I'm just going to do this just for like a little bit of like talking to you, like as if you will receive rampaging for you. Okay? You will go viral. Of course you're gonna go viral. Of course you are. Of course you are. You're gonna receive the perfect idea. You're gonna know exactly what it is. You're just gonna keep creating. You're just gonna keep going. Of course you're gonna go viral. Of course you freaking are. Of course you were literally made for it. You were destined for it. It's so easy. It gets to be easy for you. It gets to be so ridiculously easy for you now. It just gets to be so easy. This just gets to be so easy. You know what to do next. You know what to do next. You know where to go next. You know what to say. You know what to say, you know what to say, you know what to say. And so something else too that I did was I started to look at people's videos and I started to ask myself, why do I like this video? And why do I not like this video? And I would ask, why did this video do so well? And why did this video not do so well? And I started to just observe and I started to understand that there's one person in front of you. There's one person on the other side of the screen. Just talk to them as if they are one. And there is a connection that you create when you do that. When you talk as if there's one person in front of you and make the video about them. The video is literally about them. The video is not about you. It's not about you. And so, okay. With the logical, that was logical, that's practical information, practical steps, practical understandings. I believe that all freaking came from getting into the energy of like, it's working. Of course it's going to work. This is all meant to work for me. It's working for me now. I make viral videos. I'm just the person who makes viral videos. I got into that energy and then I was able to receive the insights of how to perceive and what to do next. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm going to share for right now. If you liked this video, please let me know. Also, I love spirituality. I love manifestation. I believe that getting into the vibe, getting into the energy is literally everything. It's literally everything. Like you can never have anything that you've been wanting until you get into the vibe and know that you can have it and know that and like lock it in that it's yours. And I do one-on-one sessions. I'm gonna add a link in my description to my one-on-one sessions. If you have any questions, if you wanna work with me, my email is yesyoucan@girlmakethemove.com. You can send me an email if you have any questions. And I would love to work with you. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you clear away the things that are blocking you, to clear away your fears, to kind of like light the fire within your soul, to reignite you, to excite you, to believe in you and believe in you enough so that you can believe in yourself. I would love to work with you. I would love to work with you. If you're into manifestation, if you're into spirituality, if you believe you have a spirit team, if you believe in the universe, you believe you have angels, if you believe you have this, if you believe in the power of your heart, I would truly love to work with you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. You freaking got this. Yeah.